seen somebody in the comments say, it looked like she just did her edges for this video. You in my business? I don't like that. Indeed. Anyway, so we're gonna get right into this story time, y'all. I am going to put this seafood on the plate because I noticed in the video when I'm eating my juice seafood or whatever out the bag, y'all can barely tell what's going on. So just for y'all, I'm gonna put it on the plate. I'm gonna still keep my bag because I need my sauce. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna come back and tell y'all what went down, basically. All right. Okay. Today, y'all already know, seafood, it's always seafood. Y'all probably get tired of seeing it, but that's okay, baby. I was young. I don't know what age I was, so I ain't even gonna try to, guess the age or whatever like that. But I was super, super young. My mama and everybody, I think my mom, pops, my auntie, and my grandma went. This is the vacation when they went to the Bahamas. So my sister, she was like, oh, I'm gonna go to my friend's house. And my mom was like, okay, well, if you're gonna go to your friend's house, then Kenny could just go to her best friend's house to live. But I don't know, I think she was busy that weekend or what have you. I told my mom, like, I want to go to Kia's friend's house with her. And y'all know Kia is my sister, the one who is in that Truth or Drink video. I'm like, no, I want to go to Kia's friend's house with her, whatever like that. And y'all know how parents used to do with the siblings. Oh, if she can't go, you can't go either. So I'm like, yes, yes. So if I can't go, you can't go. So my sister, she was kind of blown because she really ain't want me to go. Like, when we were growing up, my sister did not like sharing her friends. But I'm the same way. I don't like sharing my friend with my sister. Like, get your own friends. I'm just playing. I'm really for real. But anyway, so my mom was like, basically, if I couldn't come with her, tag along, then she couldn't go. She got to stay home. So now I'm all excited because I'm younger than my sister. My sister the older one. So, it just feel like, oh, I get to hang with older friends and all this and that. Okay. But, I mean, not necessarily because my sister friend had a younger sister that was my age. Like, it was my sister and her older friend, and then it was her older friend's sister and me. We were around the same age or whatever like that. So that definitely made me want to go. And really, that's the only reason I want to go to play with the little sister. So we getting ready for it or whatever. And I just packed my bag. Like, I packed something real quick. An outfit and pajamas. Because it's like, I mean, we only stayed. Even though their trip was long, I think we was only staying there for a day or two. So, like, basically spending the night. So, I haven't got my bag ready. I'm all excited and stuff. And especially because I never hang out with my sister friends. Like, she ain't never really let me. So, when I get to hang out with her friends for the weekend, oh, baby, I'm turned. Like, I can't wait. Y'all. Never again. So, we get our bag and everything like that. I don't know where the friend's house at. None of that. I'm sorry. Let me tell you how I met this girl. Because I already knew them. I already knew the two sisters. Matter of fact, I need to give them a name. We could just call her the younger sister Lele, and we're going to call her older sister T. Right? So, both of them rode the bus with us. That's how I knew who they were, but I didn't know where they stayed. Folk get off the bus, you go this way, they go that way. Right? So, yeah, that's how we knew each other already because we went to the same school. Right? Right. So now, that weekend come, I'm just so excited. I get to be with my sister older friends. Like, even though we rode the bus together, that was still my sister friend, not my friend. Like, I just used to be around a bunch of boys, like, cause I was a tomboy. But the little sister, she wasn't girly either, so it was perfect. So anyway, we get our bags ready. We get in the truck, and we get ready to go over there. Now, we stayed in West Savannah, so, you know, the drive wasn't even far. Now that I know where the house is, it wasn't far. I think we stayed outside for a few minutes. Like, just dropped the bags right there in the front room. We ain't even barely open the door or nothing there. Dropped the bag that I had, and we outside for a little second like that. So as it's starting to get dark, you know, we like, okay, we about to go on in the house. That was our really first look at the house, our initial look at the house. So we walk in the house, and I'm just looking around, and it's like a pile of clothes here, piles of clothes there. They got cats in the house, and she tell us like, oh yeah, we got dogs in the backyard. I'm just like, y'all got dogs and cats? Like, wait a minute, now that's a little too much going on in here. But so I ain't paying no mind again, because they supposed my sister friends, and I'm the one who wanted to go so bad. Like, I should have stayed home, but I just being so thirsty to hang out with my sister folks. So we get in out. Mind you, it's stuff all over the floor, y'all. But again, panic, no mind. And then we so young, and it's not like it's in their control. Like, it's their mama house or whoever house it was. So I mean, what could they really do? We all young. Like, I don't even put the blame on them. We get in the house or whatever like that, and we plan for a second. Like, back then, me and my sibling, we was real big fans of like WWE, wrestling, and all this and that. We playing around. Everything was good. Everything was smooth. Like, we doing the little wrestling moves on each other. You know, just having us a little ball. And again, I'm just so excited because I get to be here. And my mom let me come and whatever. So, it started to get dark. And y'all, it's like, as soon as it got dark, it was a cue. Like, okay, the roaches come out at night. What? The roaches come out at night. No. But for real, y'all, it's like they had a set schedule. Like, it was a block party. So, let me tell y'all how I saw the first one. So we had them played or whatever like that, and their room was in the back. So we go to the back, we wrestling, fighting with the pillows and all that. I seen it on the wall. It was just a little baby one.
Oh my God, what is that? Oh my God, what is that?
And that should have been like, okay, red flag, because where the baby roach is at, it's the big ones. So I should have knew off the dribble, like, okay, it's a baby roach here, it's big roaches somewhere. Like, wherever they at, it's some big roaches somewhere in this house. But again, so young, it's just like, not really trying to, whatever. So when I seen it, I ain't said nothing, because I was just like, I don't know how to like tell somebody, like, it's a roach right here. Like, what was I supposed to say to them? Like, now I wouldn't care to tell somebody, but I mean, I was so young, y'all. When I seen it, I was just like, that's what made me step out the room and go like back to the living room where my sister was at. Cause then we trying to see like what I don't know what going through my sister's head, but I'm like analyzing my house like, okay, where I'ma sleep at? Feel me? I'm not about to sleep in their bed. Both of them already in the bed together. Like, I'm not about, and then especially when I don't see this roach, like, I'm not about to sleep in there. Like, Cause they ain't kill it. I ain't kill it. Like, when I looked at it, we just were pillow fighting. And as soon as I finished pillow fighting with her, I was like, I'm out. Like, nigga, I'm ghetto. Nigga, you got roaches in here. roaches, so I'm scared. Like, I'm like, roaches in, So, I go to the front and I'm trying to analyze like where I'm asleep at. Like I said, when we walked in, it's clothes everywhere. It's cats. I don't even like cats. I'm a dog person. So it's cats in the living room, clothes everywhere. Then on top of that, both of them in that bed back there. And I don't see a roach in that room, so I'm just like all out of options right now. Literally like the couch, whatever. And then, if I'm not mistaken, I think they had like an uncle, a cousin, or somebody who was in there when we first got there. Like when we first walked in the house and we went to the back room and started pillow fighting, it was somebody on that chair asleep. I don't know if that was their uncle, their older cousin, or, but the space was already occupied. On top of that, it closed everywhere. Like, y'all ever seen Hoarders? Okay, now you got a picture of it. Bro, I'm like, okay, can't sleep on the couch, can't go back there in their room. Like, when I'm about to sleep, I'm not sleeping on no floor. Like, I could have stayed home for all this. I got my own bed. When I'm go to somebody else's house and sleep on the floor. So anyway, I'm like, okay, whatever. And now we had them been sitting in the front room for a little second. I don't really know how long it was. It was so long ago, but I would say maybe like 30 minutes. We had sat in the living room, me and my sister. So I was like, where we gonna sleep at? Like, I need a pillow, I need a cover or something. And now my sister, she was just being so mean to me, like, like, she was just acting so aggravated, I guess because I came over there with her. So she was like, when I was trying to ask her, like, where we gonna sleep at, wild cover with a pillow, whatever like that, she was just like, go ask them. And I'm just like, these your friends. You want me to get up and just roam across these folks' house and go ask them myself? Like, you the bitch, sister, you do it. So anyway, I ended up going back there to ask them, and they was knocked out asleep. Both of them. How y'all go to sleep and y'all got company? Like, I can't stand for to do that. Y'all left us up, and y'all back there knocked out. So I don't know how to wake people up. Like, I do now, but when I was little, I ain't know how to just wake people up out they sleep. Cause what I'm supposed to do, tap you? Oh, excuse me. No, like, I flick on the light, get up. Like, I need a pillow, I need a cover. Where I'm about to sleep at. And then we was tired, like, we don't play it all day. I'm ready to go to sleep. So I couldn't get no blanket, couldn't get no pillow, none of that. I just walked back up there to my sister, and I was like, they sleep. She was like, wake them up. I'm like, what I'm supposed to do? Bruh, that job's so funny now, but it was not funny back then, because I was just like, help me. God, dog. I'm like, what I'm supposed to do? Like, what I'm supposed to say to wake them up? So anyway, I just end up sitting there because she started ignoring me. Like, my sister, she was be acting real. And if you watching this, yes, Miss Girl, you knew what you were doing, ignoring me. So she ain't had saying that, so I was just sitting there like, okay, I guess whatever. I just want to go to sleep. Yeah. I just started seeing roaches, like, buku roaches, like,
what the fuck? All right.
A block party full of roaches. And I'm like, okay, yeah, no, I'm ready to go home at this point. Like, I can't do the roach thing. Y'all already got cats now. The dogs never came in the house, so we ain't never see the dogs, but you could hear them. It was like little puppies or whatever. And there was a bunch of them too. But so anyway, I'm just like, it's roaches everywhere. Like, you know how you start like trying to stump your feet so like the roach scatter away? I'm sitting there like tapping my foot, like doing all these unnecessary movements just to get the roach to move. Like, y'all, never again. Like, that child really traumatized me for wanting to go with my sister friends. No, I don't know. I don't know why my sister was trying to act so unbothered, but baby, I was real bothered by them roaches. Like, we don't got roaches at our house. When I wanted to come chill, I wanted to come chill with your friends. And you. Not you, your friends and the roaches. Yeah, it just threw me so off guard. But so anyway, I'm tapping my foot or whatever, you know, trying to get the roaches to stay away from me. I'm gonna give y'all a little backstory. I used to watch these YouTube videos or whatever like that. And one man, he had to go to the ER because a roach crawled in his ear, a tree roach. So that always just terrified me about roaches because it's like, ugh, like I can't sleep in here. Roach might crawl in my ear, like, So we just end up staying up all night. Y'all know the clothes baskets? I seen one of them in the hallway. And I ain't gonna count, being that it was clothes already on the floor. When I seen the clothes basket, it was like not even, I wouldn't even say it was halfway full. It probably had like 5 items of clothes in the basket at the very bottom. I just dumped it right on out on top of the other clothes. Like, yeah, indeed. Like, it's clothes all over the place anyway, so they ain't gonna mind. I mean, they can't tell the difference. That's what I did. I dumped the clothes out on top of that other pile. Because it was multiple piles. Trust me, if I had a picture, I'd insert it. It was multiple piles of clothes. But I dumped it out and I took the basket and flipped it upside down. So like, now when y'all put the clothes inside of it, I flipped it. And this is how little we were because we sat on top of them baskets. We didn't go to sleep that night at all. We stayed on top of them baskets all night long. But when that sun rolled and they finally got back up, I was just so disgusted. Like, it's like, what do you say to them? Like, they just sleep in here like it's regular. But what do you say? Oh my God, it was so many roaches in here last night. I'm sure they know that. And it's just so disrespectful of them, because if y'all knew y'all had roaches, what y'all invite somebody over for? Like, y'all might have had come and stay at our house. Well, minus the roaches. Don't bring the roaches with you. But y'all might have had came and stayed at our house. Or rather somebody would dare not. Hell. Somebody want to come over and chill with you in a roach. They were just trying to act like everything was just so casual or like they just wasn't bothered by the situation. And I'm just like, At that point, I was just ready to go home. Like, Don't try to wake up and just act like everything just so normal in here. Like, Then the fact that y'all went to sleep on us, and it's just so crazy, y'all, because looking back on the story, my grandma's house is right across the street. Like, dead right across the street. You ain't had to walk down no block. I ain't talking like it was on the next corner. I ain't talking like it was around the corner. No, baby. You walk outside that door, and my grandma's house was right there. Literally. Right across the street. Well, not directly across, but it was like a house right here, a house right here. So it was the third house. But still, that's right across the street. I guess because I was so young. And then, yeah, we being quite honest, I ain't even noticed that we were still in the hood. I guess because my mom had done did so many pit stops and driving around before we actually got there. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. I really didn't even notice that we were still in West Savannah. I didn't know where them girls lived at until that next morning came and we left. Then when I realized, like, now that I'm older and I could tell where that house at, we was, I'd say, maybe like a 5 to 10 minute walk from our house. 10 minutes if you just take the street. 5 to 7 minutes if you take that clip. But that's the story time, y'all. I know it's everywhere. I just had to get that out of me. Like, I just cannot believe myself for wanting to go over there so bad. I had to get that story out of me. Like, I couldn't hold it in no longer. I cannot believe it. Like, that is foul. I would never do such a thing. Like, you knew you had them roaches. I'm getting mad all over again, sleep. Cause you knew, y'all knew. Then gonna leave us up with your roaches and your cat and your clothes everywhere. And that's the end, y'all. End of the story. We could talk in the comment section. If y'all wanna see some you know, whatever video y'all wanna see, just comment down below.